Hey everybody, it is I, Superpole Games, and welcome back to Aviary Attorney. It is the day of the trial. If you remember last time, at the very end of the last episode, Jayjay Falcon was assaulted by an unknown assailant, hit in the head, and thrown in the Seine. Insane in the river brain. And he was found washed up by the Kingfisher with this, a fountain pen. Falcon awoke upon the Pont des Arts with the fountain pen in his hand. It contains green ink? I had not noticed that before. If you remember that at the chocolatier's place, the judge, that wolf dude, he had gone to the chocolatier's the day before the murder, said that he wanted custom chocolates with his own filling, and he signed the receipt in green ink, and this pen contains green ink. How interesting. And now onto the case, Judge Romulus. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. I believe it's time for roll call. Uh-oh. Is the defense not present?
It is such unprofessionalism.
If there is no defense, then this trial cannot proceed any further. We must make a ruling based on the evidence that has already been presented. No, Jayjay Falcon is on his way. I will now converse with the jury. We shall decide, whether Prince Juan is guilty of murdering Major Howell and conspiring to murder the king. No! You very possibly beat up Jayjay Falcon to make it so that he wouldn't show up, so that for some reason you would pin the murder on Prince Juan, so that you or your cohorts, whatever, your Roman friends, wouldn't go,
Your Honor, may I have a word?
Fine, but make it quick.
I am a firm believer that the trial must be orderly and punctual, but there is no room for wishy-washy dilly-dallying. But it seems somewhat rash to end a trial session the moment it is due to start.
Cocorico is a man of principles, a cock of principles.
Perhaps it would be prudent to wait 5 or 10 minutes in case the defense is just a little tardy.
See, if it would have been us, we would have been like, nope, case closed, we win.
Then the trial still has a chance to proceed, and justice will be served.
You are the prosecution, are you not? You have nothing to worry about. A guilty verdict is all but guaranteed.
Your Honor, you appear confused. I am not here to secure a guilty verdict.
Of course you are. You're the prosecutor. By definition, you are here to prosecute.
No, my job description is to prosecute, but I am here in this courtroom to ensure that justice is served. Like fries. That sounds good. Here we call them regular fries. French fries is a weird term, because we're already French. An unfair and unbalanced trial is not in the spirit of justice.
Oh, that is so very noble of you. But if the defense is absent, then there is little that can be done. I will hear no more about this matter. I will now talk with the jury. Ah, hey, what? I was here the whole time. The defense is present. Your Honor. You're late, Falcon.
Mon Dieu, JJ, you look like a total mess. Did you take a morning swim in the Seine or something?
Yes, something like that. Yeah, he did actually. Through no fault of his own.
Your Honor, we are all present. We're only 3 minutes over schedule. Let's not needlessly dirty the pure name of justice.
Oh, rules are rules, prosecutor. Falcon clearly has no respect for legal procedure. Frankly, for turning up while looking like a drowned rat, I ought to hold him in contempt of court. Your Honor, it's the new look in Paris. It's the wet look. Ladies love it. I mean, wait, ladies taught me how to do it? I don't know.
But, Your Honor,
rules are rules. One more word out of either of you, and I shall have you both disbarred. But I don't even have any bars for you to take.
It's a pity the King of France is most looking forward to standing behind the witness podium.
Cocorico, you are the man. The King of France? He's here?
Oh, are we not doing the trial after all? Oh man, that's a pity. I got all dressed up and everything. I was so looking forward to this.
Your Majesty, what a surprise. Well, you see.
You know, it is my 7th time testifying against a would-be assassin. I think that's pretty cool. The King of Spain has only got to do it 3 times.
I think that's the Queen.
What? but it's the first time seeing a trial where the case has ended before it even begun.
I know, it's very Alice in Wonderland-y, right?
Well, the defense, he was late and,
Oh, pish posh, France didn't become a great and dignified kingdom through rigorous punctuality. In fact, I was late for my own coronation. I was busy pooping. Hey, look, I got an egg. It's like the Earth. Cool, huh? Us, male penguins, we like to be responsible dads. I sit on this egg sometime. I'm not beat up by my wife. I'm not pee-whipped, if you know what I mean. Let's go ahead with this trial. It'll be fun. Finally, I get to get out of the house. Look, I'll say the oath to get us started. Come on, we can do this. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Did I get it right?
That was perfect, Your Majesty. Well done, sir. JJ, I trust you have no objections with the king testifying.
no objections here. Going ahead with the trial's fine by me. Oh man, that could have been horrible.
And you surely wouldn't stand in the way of the king, would you, Your Honor?
Kokoriko, you are the man. You've earned my respect.
Fine. Proceed with this accursed trial.
Excellent, excellent. Excellent. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a little too excited about justice. Now, Your Majesty, could you tell us your activities on the day of the matter?
My activities? Well, I got up, I had to poop for a while, and then, well, I started my day with some tea and toast. I like to call them tea and toast, my buddies, as I normally do. I was dressed in my PJs at the time. Wasn't there a TV show called The PJs?
An opera.
Oh yeah, an opera. We're in the 1800s.
I think you can skip ahead a little bit. Perhaps your arrival at the Louvre.
I was telling you about when I went to the Louvre.
The Louvre, the museum. Oh.
Oh, sorry. Oh, right, of course. Well, my entourage and I entered through the Louvre's south entrance around 9 o'clock. We passed through the Salle des Timbres with little fanfare. I didn't even have a fan, even. At the Grand Gallery, I unveiled a new painting and gave a short speech to inspire the citizens who attended.
You know, in the picture at the gallery, you looked a lot skinnier. You put on some weight there, Chubbs.
That's when I was approached by a man claiming to be the Prince of Spain. Pretty impressive. He presented a rose which was taken by Major Howell, and well, I think you know the rest.
Indeed we do, Your Majesty. Mesdames and messieurs of the court, what we have here is another testimony establishes that Prince Juan is guilty. I didn't mess that up at all. And this is no ordinary testimony. It is the testimony of perhaps the most trustworthy man in all of France.
Because royalty never lies.
Oh, you flatter me, prosecutor. Ooh. But I am the trustworthiest in all of the kingdom, aren't I?
I have no doubts, Your Majesty. I would never doubt you, but nonetheless, I would like to perform a cross-examination. How dare you doubt your king? The utter nerve!
Oh, calm yourself, Judge. I have no qualms with standard legal procedure, and this is way better than my wife cross-examines me about where I was last night. And for your record, I was at home. Defense, please proceed. I want to see your best courtroom material. Oh, this is ever so exciting. It's like being in a Shakespeare play.
Select a statement to question. Oh, crap. We know he's not really the Prince of Spain. I don't know what we're supposed to question, to be honest. We have witness confirmation that he came in through the south entrance. We could ask about the Salle du Timbres.
Your Majesty, you passed through the Salle du Timbres?
Indeed, we stopped briefly to look at the paintings, and then moved on to the Grand Gallery.
Oh, that would work. That would be like why Major Howell would have had the chocolate. What if Major Howell wasn't supposed to have the chocolate? What if it was the king's chocolate and Major Howell took it? Because why else would Major Howell be poisoned? We want to know what he saw in the room.
Could you elaborate? What did you see in the Salle du Timbres?
What did I see? Well, Roman stuff, mostly.
I mean, aside from the Roman artifacts, for example, did you talk to someone in the room who wasn't a member of your entourage?
You're reaching, JJ. The king already testified that he passed through without encountering anything of interest.
No, this is very important. This is where the chocolate wrapper was found. This is most likely where the murderer was at one point in time. No, we're going to take a risk and ask the king to elaborate.
I have reason to believe that this was a key moment of the day, or moment on the day of the murder. I want the king to elaborate on exactly what and who he saw.
Then I proceed. Sorry. I suppose that you'll have to proceed, Your Majesty.
Alright, yeah, let me think. So there was this giant doorstop.
Hey, we saw the doorstop too. Wait, now I sound like Falcon or Sparrowson. Like, I saw it too.
And there was this copper urn thing.
That is where we found the chocolate wrapper, I believe.
Oh, there was something else now that you ask. I was offered a box of chocolates by some peasant mademoiselle.
Whoa, that's gotta be the goose lady. That's the goose lady who set up, I think, Valpes, and I bet she was working with the wolves. I don't know, maybe that's a stretch. I'm not a good detective.
I don't have much of a sweet tooth, but Major Howell was keen to accept a chocolate or two on my behalf.
That's where the murder weapon was. The murder weapon was the chocolate, and we know who got the chocolate, and he was the murder intendee.
What?
I told you, Cocorico! Or Falcon did.
I told you, Cocorico!
Did I say something startling, prosecutor?
No. Please continue, Your Majesty. This doesn't poke a giant hole in my case at all.
I think the prosecution is startled because he came to the realization that I was not spouting drivel in the previous trial session. Suck on my giant bird cock!
Well, that's debatable.
It's not. What do you mean? It's giant. To cut a long story short, Your Majesty, this mademoiselle may hold some relevance to the case at hand. Could you describe her, please?
Really? She's relevant? Well, let me think. I didn't get a good look at her face, but she was a sorry-looking swan, probably in her late teens or early 20s.
A young, sorry-looking swan, you say? I don't suppose her name was?
Signe. It's a good thing I paid attention.
Mademoiselle Signe?
Signe? Yeah, that sounds familiar. Well, yes, I think that was it. She was called Mademoiselle Signe.
And I'm probably butchering that name.
I see. This is undoubtedly significant. Mademoiselle Signe gave chocolates to Major Howell minutes before he died.
No, just 1 minute. Oh, I see what you're alluding to, JJ. You are suggesting that the gifted chocolates killed the Major. But that line of reasoning holds no weight because the evidence is circumstantial.
Circumstantial, my tail feathers! Ah! The king just testified that Major Howell ate the chocolates.
Yes, but that is no longer in dispute. You have still not proved that the chocolates were poisoned.
We can prove that because Sparrowson almost died eating the wrapper. That or just the wrappers are.
Without that, we must assume that the swan was merely offering a gift rather than speculating that she is the murderer.
Yes, that's what happened. Shame on you, defense. It couldn't have been anything else. Implicating a poor innocent girl like that. Absolutely disgusting. Why, I ought to end this trial right now. Hold on, I do have evidence that the chocolate was in fact poisoned.
Can we drag Sparrowson's sick body into here?
I don't believe you, JJ. If you had that piece of evidence, any piece of evidence that significant, you would have already slammed it down already. Slam, bam, wrecked your ma'am. Present it.
Well, I can't. It's not really the evidence folder type of evidence.
Why am I not surprised?
Come on, it's JJ. It's not JJ, it's, Sparrowson.
The drama was just getting good. Why'd you all go quiet? Man, this was the best day I've had in a while. You see this thing? I don't even know what this is. I don't know. But they tell me to carry it around. I tried to blow into it. It's not a whistle. I was hoping it'd be like, woo! But it wasn't. Come on, guys.
Well, Your Majesty, it appears that the defense just had a realization of his own. That is, that he lacks the evidence to support his theory. Since he cannot continue with his argument, I believe the cross-examination has come to an end.
I am not done yet.
I am not done yet. Let me present my evidence. Oh, Sparrowson, please show up. See, I had the chocolate wrapper back in my office, and, okay, this is a little awkward. Stick with me here. Sparrowson, my assistant, he kind of ate the wrapper.
Stop, JJ. Will you still have a little dignity? The results of whatever crackpot pseudoscientific experiment you performed do not constitute valid evidence. I think this trial is over, Your Honor.
About bloody time. You may take your leave, Your Majesty.
Very well. I'm pleased that the justice has been thoroughly served.
No! No! That was the evidence!
Until the next assassination attempt, adieu, my messieurs.
I will now deliberate with the jury.
Objection!
Sparrowson, yeah!
Hello, Falcon. Sorry, I've always wanted to do that. Sparrowson, are you okay, you little dick? Yup, and I'm a huge dick. Ask the ladies. Ask your mom. Oh, I walked into that one. The doctor said that I have an iron stomach. Most of the poison passed through my, little, well, you know, you don't need all the graphic details.
I would like to know.
Who is that?
Speaking of which, I would like to testify on that poisoned chocolate issue. I've even got a doctor's note, see?
Sparrowson!
Too late, the trial's over.
You can't be serious, Your Honor. The contents of that note could turn this entire trial on its head. You must allow it.
Why are you constantly arguing me? I thought the job of a public prosecutor was to assist the judges.
I told you, Your Honor, my job isn't to get a guilty verdict, it is to ensure that justice is served.
I swear you are the worst prosecutor in all France. Go ahead, Sparrowson. Read the contents of the note for the court to hear. Hear it, you buttheads. Oh man, I wish I would have worked on that a little harder. Ahem. This patient, Sparrowson, has submitted a Saltpetre hospital where he displayed a variety of symptoms. These include profuse sweating. Oh, I almost thought it was swearing. Oh, a rapid fever and severe nausea. Oh, everything made me nauseous. Ew. The patient was diagnosed with poisoning probably originating from a plant known as aconite, aka monkshood, aka wolfsbane. When we questioned the patient, he admitted to having consumed a discarded chocolate wrapper, potentially carrying the poison. Examining the contents of the patient's stomach confirmed this to be true. As a mental health professional, I believe this patient to be clinically, oh, dear, we can skip that a bit. Are you insane, Sparrowson? Yada, yada, yada. And here we go, signed Dr. Fowlerett. Thank you, Sparrowson. I don't think I even need to question you. Between your note and the king's testimony, every angle of the chocolate wrapper business has been covered. Oh dear, awesome! Wait, you say the king is here? You can get his autograph later, Sparrowson. Now is not the time. Oh, right you are, Falcon. So, what happens now? Do I get cross-examined by the prosecution or something?
To be honest, I see little to cross-examine.
Do your damn job, prosecutor! Cross-examine that little annoying liar of a bird! Tear his testimony to shreds!
On that very cliffhanger note, unfortunately, this is where I'm going to have to end it, and hopefully next time we will properly end the trial. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Will the judge go down? Will the Prince of Spain get off in a non-naughty way? I think he's doing pretty well. The case goes well so far, but we'll see what twists and turns are yet to come. Take it easy, everybody.